Hi everybody. It's been so long since I've made a video. Maybe I posted my last video potentially while I was in grad school, but I honestly don't remember. So this is just kind of the first time I filmed really anything of substance that I'm gonna post. And I'm not quite sure really what this channel is going to turn into. My sense is that it will be much more like therapy related. I recently graduated and received my degree in couple and family therapy. So I am a marriage and family therapy associate and getting ready to start seeing clients again after almost, actually, it will be exactly 3 months off, 3 months from graduating, which is crazy. That's a quarter of a year. Yeah, so your girl's nervous, okay? I feel like I just was like in like school world so intensely for a couple years, just solely that's all I was doing. I wasn't working, nothing. I was just a student. And now I feel like I've forgotten everything, and I'm like, what am I gonna do when someone's right in front of me? But it'll be okay. You guys see Ember here? Look at that little chicken. Oh, such a chicken doodle. He's such a chicken. Maybe we can get him in the shot. Okay, I'm gonna leave the phone tilted like this just because he deserves to be here. Don't you? Yeah. Okay, when you think of becoming a therapist, and I think this is true for a lot of things, if not most everything, when you think of doing something, there's the vision that you have in your head based off of what you want your reality to be. And there's all this other stuff that you don't know about, and you're not going to be able to know about until you go through it. Even if someone might mention it, it's not going to hit until you actually experience it. And such has been the case with going through this program. Even now, on the other side, starting out in this career has been difficult. And there's been a lot of things that I'm like, why didn't nobody tell me about this? Why didn't I learn about this? Where were the resources available for these options and these pathways? And it's, one of those life things that everyone is just kind of wading through together, and we're all wondering the same questions, and we're all having the same frustrations to some extent. And it's hard to find some kind of resource that you can access to help you through that, and maybe to let you know what's up on some level before you start it. Again, like, I don't think you can fully understand something until you go through it. So that's like my caveat. But I think if I had at least understood some of like really what my options would be before starting the program, like career-wise options would be, I think I would have done maybe a little more research, or maybe thought more about what I wanted my pathway to be. Not what I just wanted my dream to be, but the realistic pathway to get to that dream. Yeah, so that's what I'm hoping to do, I guess, on this channel, is kind of fill in those gaps of maybe like expectation versus reality, and just kind of describe my grad school experience, my program, which I loved so much. So much. I can't imagine really doing it another way. Of course, there were like little things I would tweak here or there, but in general, I feel like it was like unlike undergrad in a lot of ways. It was very real life, it was very clinical, and just like, those people are going to be in my life forever. And so that experience has just been like one of the best things of my life. Anyway, now here I am trying to figure out a way forward. And it's just hard. So, especially when you're not fully licensed like me. So, I will leave you guys here with that kind of weird intro video, and I hope to see you guys back. I know that my normal audience, I don't even know how many of y'all are still here. If you're still here, hi. I hope that you guys are doing well and rolling with whatever phase of life you're in right now. And if you don't stick around, totally cool. Especially if these videos are going to be more about kind of like therapy and that pathway. I get that. But yeah, we'll see what happens. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. I can remember being 12 years old and 12, maybe younger than 12, for sure 12, playing with my best friend. And one of the things we played a lot was therapist. It was just called therapist. One of us would be the therapist and the other would be the client. And while I think that was like kind of an interesting way to like work through certain parts of yourself as a child, I think I'm the main reason why this game was created, because I wanted to be that kind of therapist role for people from a very young age. And by that time, I had been in therapy. I had a therapist when I was 11. That's when I started going to therapy. Okay, this is like turning into I've already processed this shit. I don't need. Okay, how do